Welcome to Coming Home, Survive and Thrive in Homeschooling. I'm Christine. Today I'm going to talk about mental health tips for surviving and thriving. This podcast veers into the survive part of my byline. Follow these steps I talk about today and you'll hopefully flow into the thrive sooner rather than later. They go together, this survive and thrive. You can't have one without the other in life. This podcast isn't just for you as the parent. It is for anyone in your family. Much of this was written when I was blogging in our organic business 15 years or so ago. The list of mental health tips has grown over the years, and it's a handy thing to have when you need it. When you don't need it, the list looks like common sense or even basic. If you're practicing most of these, the chances are pretty good your mental health will be on the credit side of the ledger. If you let some of these slip, you'll find yourself moving into negative or even struggling territory. Whilst good and hard times are normal, helpful habits turn out to be of highly practical use. I suggest you print this list and keep it in the front of your diary or house folder or on the inside of your pantry door, wherever you're likely to find it when you need it. I notice when I'm recognizing symptoms and can implement some of what is on my list. If you're beyond early symptoms and struggling, having this list where you're likely to come across it rather than remembering to look for it could be important. Some of the items on my list need to be everyday habits, whilst others are implemented when needed. For today, these are more bullet points, and many of these have been discussed further in other podcasts. So in no particular order, here is my list of 20 helpful mental health tips. 1. It's okay to say no. 2. Eat a high-protein breakfast. 3. Eat well. 4. Drink water before anything else. Juice is occasional, and fizzy or soda is a treat, but not every day. Alcohol does not drown your sorrows, it just smothers them for a while. 5. Get out into the sun to build your vitamin D3 levels. When the colder times of the year arrive, start on a D3 supplement to keep optimum levels consistent. 6. Look after your gut health. Use a good probiotic and include naturally fermented foods. Think of them as medical foods. 7. Take good quality supplements. 8. Don't try to think through problems when you're tired. Go get some sleep and look at it again in the morning. 9. Go to bed at a decent hour. 10. Get up at the same time each morning. 11. Be careful with the songs you listen to. Avoid music that could be depressive and the movies you watch that are emotionally expensive. The same goes for books. 12. Choose wisely to whom you talk about serious things. 13. Take a break. Move into maintenance mode only and have a mental health day or two. Have someone look after the kids for the afternoon or day or weekend, whatever you need. 14. Establish routines to take the guesswork out of your day. 15. Get out and do a little exercise. A walk on the beach or down the road and notice the little things, like a bee in a flower or the cat asleep on the path. 16. Take a break from social media and the media in general. I'm not saying issues are unimportant, but that they're not as important as they're made out to be. 17. Avoid people that are an effort. You know the ones I mean. See them when you feel stronger. 18. Laughter is medicine. Watch reruns of a favourite sitcom. I enjoy Fawlty Towers for my medicinal viewing. 19. Have a beautiful book to go to. My favourite escape hatch book is The Darling Buds of May. I practically know the words by heart. It is my friend. And 20. If you need to see a counsellor because the black days won't go away, see one. It could be one of the best things you ever do. A good counsellor will equip you to be stronger. Know that being stressed and anxious doesn't necessarily mean something is wrong with you. It is a normal part of what it is to be human. It's the out of balance we are addressing today. Spring always follows winter, but like winter that never ends in Narnia, we may need help to arrive to bring the thaw. To better understand this reference, read The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. If you need someone to temporarily coach you in your homeschooling, go back over this list and implement it. If you still need someone, then get in touch with me via my website. Before accepting your request to work with me, I'll ask a few questions to help us figure out if you need a professional counsellor rather than me. To use a medical metaphor, I can help you if you feel under the weather, but if you have a secondary infection, you probably need a doctor. Well, I hope this week's musing doesn't depress anyone. I nearly didn't record it, but I don't like image maintenance when it creates a different woman from what I am in the minds of my listeners. Yes, I laugh and love life, but there have been times, and continue to be so, when I've had to take my own advice. I am normal. So here's to you. I admire your commitment to your family and homeschooling. If this has helped you, please share this podcast with others so they can be helped too. Have a wonderful week, and I'll catch up with you next time. Bye for now.